Okay. All right, here we go. So, picking up from last time. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Going from last time. All right. You guys kind of came back and we wrapped up the first book. Talked with what's her name? Basically just everyone. Got to meet the governor. Uh, Talked with Bloodlord Haldoli. Got all caught up. Expositioned for that. Got geared up. The governor actually granted you guys a couple of staves, so you've got new staves for Tabitha and Rodolph, I believe. You also caught a goblin trying to break into your house. Rather than murder him on the spot and make an example, he is talented. It took him a few days to get in, and it was just kind of like a bad luck thing that he got spotted by Argoon the Annihilator. I guess kind of like not hired him, but took him in.
We'll test him out.
Yeah.
Oh, when we pissed off someone from the tax collector.
Yep. The tax collectors showed up to your dinner with the governor, demanding that they be allowed to reopen the bank. He was not happy when Rodolph informed him that, yeah, no, not so much. Contract was presented that shows the Builders League has control of it. Tax collectors took too long. They don't have it anymore.
Did the union repossess something from the IRS?
Mm-hmm. Basically, yeah. So Berline also kind of gave you a little bit of info about Iron Tavia and what she had figured out or what she had learned. Cliff notes: she is a hag. I forgot what kind of hag now.
Annis hag.
Ah, that's right, Annis hag. A non-standard Annis hag. Rather than focusing just straight on pure muscle, she is she is taught much in arcane powers. She was excised from the Marodi expanses. Marodi? That's not right. From the expanses. And has kind of set up here over the last few years, couple decades. Her and her coven are kind of widespread. They are a separated coven. They don't have to be in the same spot to practice. What else? She let you know that the Axan Wood is a Fey wood, so keep your cold iron handy. Don't piss off the fair folk. Stay in the path. Also, final instructions was so all this Graveclaw stuff, deal with it. Make sure it's done, preferably with violence. And that was kind of the instructions that she gave you. Before also letting you know she's going to be out of town for a few weeks. So after you guys get all geared up, get your information, and get ready, she'll be leaving town about the same time you guys are. But she's heading off to, oh god, I think it was Mekatar? Something like that. She was heading out of town for a few weeks. I forget where at the moment. And her final, one of her final acts was she has a special ritual that she's able to complete on Rodolph and Savath. So for the next calendar year, you both have negative healing. Being quick, That can come in handy. That also means, though, that regular healing will either, at best, have no effect on you guys. So it flips your healing around completely. Now, Iron Tavia's cottage. You know roughly where it's at? Kind of in that circle there. And that circle covers roughly 50 square miles, which sounds like a lot. But then when you consider how big the actual Axan Wood is, so like from where you guys are at, when the Axan Wood is 200 miles long and we'll call average 50 miles wide, oh, you're dealing with a lot. Narrowing it down even to 50 square miles is a huge chunk taken out. Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll have to figure it out somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you can't go off the road, because
Well, you can. It's just
it's just not.
not advised.
Yeah.
You will go. Your travel time will be much faster and smoother, so long as you stick to the road. So if we figure, we'll ballpark it 75 miles. That's roughly center there. 75-mile trip. Let me pull up my calculator here. Distance. 75 miles. Now, there's a number of things you guys can do while traveling. Avoid notice, cover tracks, defend, detect magic, investigate, consistently cast repeatedly cast a spell, scout, search, track, or don't worry about exploration activities. Just go at full speed. On your sheets, let's see. Actions, exploration. If there's anything you guys would like to do, or is it just travel?
I think Rodolph handled all his preparations beforehand.
Oh, this is
He's
like
ready to go.
this is while you're traveling. Oh yeah. Also, if
Um,
there's anything else you guys want to do.
Well, when we get closer, I think I'd like to use gather information
Mhm.
to see what we can find out. Like, do people know about a hag? Do they have they heard anything?
Mhm.
That sort of thing.
Okay. So that'll be a little bit further in.
Yeah, that'll be when we get closer to that
Right.
circle. But on the way there, I don't know that I have any. None of us have survival, I don't think. So
Oh, that does remind me. While you guys are packing up, I imagine there's like that. You probably dotting the T's, crossing the I's, making sure. Yes, that was intentional. Making sure like the manor is gonna get taken care of, all that stuff. Eventually, a familiar face would return to the party. While you guys are like getting everything set, Gren Zealous would show back up with the group, or show back up at the manor, not with the group.
Gren, buddy.
I imagine like it's one of those like words gotten around. You guys dealt with the three-fingered hand. You took out a hag to be. You dealt or you dined with the governor and a bloodlord. You've done well on your own. He came back.
I had business. Just kind of looks over at Tabitha. You seem less weak.
Yes, we had a difficult encounter that required some advancing the progression, and she'll go and flick out her fang. let's just say traveling during the day is not what I would choose.
Nighttime is perfectly acceptable.
Excellent. Glad to have you back.
I think the whole part. Yeah. No, I take
No
that back.
response
Roger.
whatsoever.
Roger and Rodolph do not have dark vision, but Rodolph does have a wand.
Hmm.
Like a
Oh, I
flashlight.
almost forgot. He has a wand of dark vision.
Okay.
And 2 hero points for everyone. Almost forgot about that. Oh, I think that maxes everyone's hero points.
Woohoo.
And oh yeah, the party sheet. It doesn't. I thought it showed the top 4. It just shows everyone on the party sheet what your top skills are. Now that we have more than 4 people on there. I also like that it automatically sorts you guys from best to worst. I like that, but I don't. You know.
I just realized the tenant part on Desecrator after the mechanical part. Subvert or corrupt everything in your path that is pure and good, and sow doubt among those who uphold such ideals.
Uh-huh.
I am actually a buzzkill, like a professional buzzkill.
Oh, and that works finally. Good. Pressing P opens up the party sheet without having to go all the way to the characters.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's not like he was the life of the party
Yeah,
before.
we have a lot of intimidation in this party. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
It is slightly embarrassing that Roger is better at medicine than I am, but you know.
Look, he's constantly stitching together parts and trying to rebuild a body.
Yeah.
He has a lot of practice with needlework.
And frankly, he's wiser than I am. I think that's really what it comes to.
Oh, for medicine? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not really sure how old Roger is.
Yeah.
Roger's not sure how old Roger is.
Roger may be ancient.
Oh wait, Gren is trained in survival. Yay.
Yay.
I don't remember why, but oh yeah, because wisdom. I think I had a +1. Yeah,
I'm
that's my
sure.
only mental stat with a +1.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what was it doing? Oh yeah, that's what I was doing.
Oh yeah, my reasoning for not taking medicine. Other people always attended to that.
Yeah.
So we have options. If there's nothing specific you guys would be trying to do along travel. Does
Not to
Safaf
get
have anything?
to the edge of it.
Imagine Savath would probably try to scout ahead a little bit.
Oh, he
Not-
is a naturey guy, isn't he?
He's a goblin rogue. Not very naturey, more urban. But
Well, stealthy, I guess.
yeah. Rodolph and Roger actually have the highest perceptions in the party. By 2.
Yeah, fighters get really good perception.
Savath just has a low wisdom. That's the only, or not negative, but he's got a flat wisdom. That's the only reason why his is low. And let's see. Grin, are you traveling in your armor or with your armor?
In
Okay. So that'll slow the party down.
wait,
You
how
guys are-
much?
Well, with your armor is 25 feet. In your armor is 20 feet.
Oh yeah. Let's see what my AC is without it, real quick.
I mean, I don't care personally.
Okay.
Well, figuring 75 miles. Average 8 hours a day, normal terrain speed. You're looking at a week, a little over a week travel time. If we put Gren's armor on, you're adding on a couple of days, so just under a week and a half. Not a huge deal.
Rodolph's not in a hurry to meet this hag.
I don't blame you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Let's
like he
see.
basically wouldn't mind taking it off, but he wouldn't, on instinct. He would just start marching along wearing full plate.
I mean, we're going into potentially one of the scariest places in this region, and that's fucking saying something. So yeah,
Mhm.
armor up.
Yeah, I have no problem with that either. So
I guess there's also so if no one does any exploration activity, your travel time's like 4 days, 4.5 days. That's
Okay.
what drops it. Okay. If Savath or Roger scout ahead, that cuts their speed in half because they got to be perceptive. That makes it a week. And if that's the case, then I guess might as well just have everyone looking around.
I mean, we had the only information I think we really needed, which is stay on the path.
Yeah. Don't fuck around.
Like, this isn't a fact-finding mission. We're not on the mapping expedition. We're here to
Mhm.
assassinate a hag, hopefully before she finds out we're here.
True. Okay. Let's see. So they do give me a couple of events, so we're not just skipping forward like a week. Survival, nature. How do you get? Now I'm thinking stash. I imagine you got to have some kind of. Let's get you some tent or something. I don't know. Sure. Yeah, just like a basic tent. That way you guys can hide out from the sun a little bit.
that would be good.
Mm-hmm. While you guys are traveling along, eventually, like you'll kind of come up, and if Savath is on the road, like just a little ways ahead, maybe like a mile ahead or something, keeping an eye out. Eventually, there will be. He'll kind of take note of him. Like you guys have seen tracks kind of going to and fro or to and forth on this road that you're on. Just pretty much all staying on the road. You see foot tracks, tire tracks, or wheel tracks, all that stuff. Eventually, like Savath will take note of. There's a pair of heavy boot prints. Looks like two different creatures kind of traveling together, or two individuals traveling together. And where all the rest of the tracks have been going up and down this road, this pair, like you see where it comes up at one spot of the road, it goes down a little ways, and then goes back off the road. It takes a little bit of looking around, but like looks like there might have been a scuffle. It's tough to really tell exactly quite what happened on the road, what with all the travel and everything. But then the tracks go back off the road a little further down.
So that they're sort of going in and out of the woods?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, that's weird.
Does anyone have nature?
Nope.
Don't think.
Nope.
Oh, Savath does.
Cultism.
Okay. Of course he does.
Okay, so maybe it is in nature, though. Kind of.
So, Savath will kind of take note of these, and he's not quite sure what they belong to, but you can very clearly tell like these are like they're humanoid. Like they look like something was wearing almost boots, but like the depth of them, everything else, like these are some pretty deep tracks. But the size of them,
Fuck.
it's almost goblin sized. But
Dylan
they're
knows what these are.
they're so deep. It's something like it would have been like if Gren was stomping through in full plate boots. But they're only goblin sized.
So physically small but super heavy.
Mm-hmm. And I mean they're humanoid esque, so like whatever it is was actually wearing like proper boots.
Chains are out.
And he'd relay that to the group.
Do we know anything about like clockwork things or robotic things? Like his like metal is the only thing I can think of that would be small and dense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be that the creatures themselves are dense. It's just what they're wearing is.
Oh, I guess they could be
True.
carrying something. Yeah.
Could be. So they're either exceptionally dense or heavy, or they're just
Or they're carrying
strong enough to carry something dense and heavy.
Yeah.
And like Savath would also kind of relay to the group, like they're not terribly old. I mean, you guys are traveling through a little after dark, so I mean, these were within the last day, maybe in the last 6 to 12 hours tops.
Oh, we're traveling at night through a Feywood. Fuck.
Uh-huh.
Now, Rodolph knew what hags were. Would
Uh-huh.
he be able to rifle through his brain and see if he's learned about anything that fits this bill? Or is that a nature thing?
It would be more of a nature. For this one specifically. I do want to. Rodolph's also going to hear almost this. There's almost like a whisper. What do you think? And it's just kind of like, just over your shoulder. And it'd be one of those like, you kind of snap around. It doesn't sound like anyone in the group. Snap around, there's no one there.
And this isn't the hamster, right?
Nope. What are your thoughts?
He is going to think back. Small creature. Armored. I don't know what that could be. I don't imagine there are many goblins of my kind in these woods.
I'll let you use a society. Yeah, you could do a society check.
Yeah, let's go with that.
The DC will be a little higher, but not terribly. Oh, it doesn't matter. 27.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey,
Nice.
So you're gonna remember a few things, Roloff. Well, two things are gonna happen. One, you're gonna feel this almost sense of I'm trying to think of how to describe it. Like when your dad tells you as a kid, "I'm proud of you."
Hmm.
You're gonna get that kind of feeling. Oh, okay, yeah, it did. That was good. Mechanically, you're gonna have a minor boon. It's in your effects. While you read that, you're gonna kind of okay. Now, small, heavy, or dense. Yeah, we're in the Fey Forest. I mean, it starts. The list starts to tick down on what this could be, and you're finally gonna settle. Say, this might be red caps. Definitely Fey, small, chaotic evil. Yeah, they're these like sadistic, little capricious Fey. They just thrill in bloodletting and murder. Um, they usually look kind of like these old, like wise bearded men. Uh, but red cap women are just as terrifying and cruel. The stories are they draw their power from like dipping their hats in fresh blood. Uh, Not sure if that's true or not, but another iconic thing is these big, heavy, ironclad boots that they kind of that they're not stealthy. They just kind of clang around in these boots.
Hmm.
Rodolph is going to.
Oh, you also get one question.
Rodolph is going to freeze up as he kind of runs down the list to this conclusion. And there's going to be a few moments that pass by before he thinks back. Can red caps be reasoned with, specifically made to fear for their lives before blades are drawn?
Hmm. Let me see something here. Red caps are not particularly willful. They, as far as their defenses go, I mean, brains are not their strong suit. Intimidating, persuading, or otherwise confounding them, they're no smarter or dumber than an average person or average human.
Okay. Yeah, so he's going to stop in his tracks for a few moments as he has this conversation and revelation. And then he's going to look at Gren. Your order doesn't have any sort of understanding with redcaps, do they?
What is a red cap?
Bloodthirsty murderers that delight in pain and murder. Figured it was worth a shot. He's gonna point at the tracks. That is what crossed through here. And that is likely what we will have to contend with. With any luck. Stealth is not going to help us here. The best way to deal with Redcaps before a fight begins is to present as intimidating a target as possible so that they will steer clear. If that doesn't work, crush them without mercy. Because they will have none.
I'll show them a superior way.
Good.
It's also possible that if it comes to it, although certainly this wouldn't be my first choice, if I can get to where I can stare them in the eyes, I may be able to charm them as well.
Charming the face seems like a tall order.
Well, it depends on how strong their will is, I suppose. Yeah. Side note, apparently I get a +4 circumstance bonus if we threatened it or used hostile actions against it. That makes me more charming? That seems weird. Oh no, it must be maybe their will save gets a +4 bonus? That makes more sense.
I like the idea of good cop, bad cop.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think it is. I think if you're hostile, harm doesn't work. So there's that. Because you can dismiss if you're hostile against the target of the charm spell, the spell ends. Although they don't know that they were charmed, but you know. And I think I only get 1 per day. Yeah, I only get 1 per day.
Tabitha, you're also going to get that similar to how Rodolph had, even if he didn't necessarily explain it. There's just that sense of like almost like a hand kind of brushing over your shoulder in a slightly less than creepy way, only slightly. And you're just gonna get this momentary just glimpse of some scene in the future.
Hey?
And there'll just be that sense of, you can do this. You also have a minor boon on your effects tab. Were you able to see that, Rodolph? You should have been able to, right?
Oh, I see. Effects.
See what specifically? Oh, on effects? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Now, you both have a divine effect, or a divine intercession. They're different.
Interesting.
Single use.
They're different in that they're from different sources? Or
No, they're totally different. They're totally different. Meta-wise.
Huh.
Tabitha, yours, you can add a +2 status bonus to a single check. Basically, any type of D20 roll that you're doing, you can add a +2 to it once.
Wow. Okay.
Rodolph's, if he makes a failure on a recall knowledge, it's a crit success instead. It also
Whoa.
loses the secret trait, so you know that the result. You know for sure it was a crit success.
Okay. Oh, and I can do it after I already see the result. Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm trying to bring Rodolph's patron in a little bit more.
Well, these things sound quite nasty.
Can
So
be.
I agree that it would be best if we didn't have to interact with them at all.
Now, like I said, the tracks do go like they come up onto the road, and they go down a little bit, and they go back down into the woods.
Hmm.
And what was it? I'd say Rodolph and Roger. If you guys listen real close, you might even be able to hear them just kind of off in the distance. Not really specifically where they're at, but it's like you can hear them kind of stomping around out there. Red caps are not quiet.
Rodolph just kind of shakes his head and stares down the path. Whatever you're going to try, don't let it get close enough to stick you. I'm not eager to find out what a red cap with vampire blood is like.
Hmm.
Vampire
Certainly
red cap.
not.
Oof.
Can we tell from the tracks how many of them there are?
Looks like two.
Okay.
Do this. Dark forest. Ooh.
Ooh, spooky.
Mm-hmm. So it'd be something like that. Like you guys might be able to just see him kind of off in the distance if you look really hard. What do you have that does 15 feet? Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Oh wait, what is my 15?
I don't.
Uh,
15 is your. It's one of your auras.
Okay. God damn it! How many of these do I have?
Yes. 15 is your aura of despair. 10, I think, is supposed to be your dread martial
Oh.
stance.
Yep. Gotcha. Okay, now I feel like a paladin. I got 3 different icons on me that look like medals, except or more like scout badges, but still.
Oh, 10 must be your marshal's aura. Not your dread martial, your regular martial.
Oh yeah, then I just shout and it turns into Dread Marshal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you have auras.
Flashbacks to Chosen and the Warhammer RPG MMO.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I say the road kind of goes, I don't know, like along this way. But like I said, your guys' choice. you can kind of hear those guys clomping around. Like I said, they're probably far enough away you can't really tell much about them, other than hey, yeah, they're out there.
Is there any?
Ignore them and hope they don't mess with you, or deal with them now.
I guess, would it be a safe assumption that they would follow us? Presuming we're not sufficiently intimidating to scare them away.
I mean,
Well-
if they're like at the moment, they don't see us. They're not fucking with us.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like I'm not against, just keeping going
Same.
and hope they don't follow us or whatever.
There is an option to cover your tracks.
At this point, I figure the less time we spend in these woods, the better.
Mhm.
Sticking to the path is the safest way. There's tracks going up and down the path.
Mhm.
Like if they want to find us, they know how.
Mhm.
So, I mean, if they meander our way again further down the road and decide to fuck with us, then that's just what's gonna happen.
Yeah, is there I don't know, is there the equivalent of like essentially keeping your head on a swivel? Like, or is that a feat or something to
I'd say kind of like a search. Yeah.
Yeah, because I say we continue with, sort of heightened awareness of our surroundings. How's that? Like, do I have any spells that would help us? I mean, I can shield people, but I don't want to lose health points at this point.
Okay.
Here's a
Ro-
question.
Uh-huh.
It Do I know enough about them to use Forbidding Ward? Because I have to have a target enemy and a target ally.
Mhm.
Because I would like to cast that on Rodolph and let's just call him Redcap A, which,
Mhm.
the one that's slightly closer to us.
Let's say that that'll only last a minute, but that could work like if you guys do get into combat.
Okay, so then I'll hold on to it for now.
Yeah.
I was hoping in case of an ambush, but you're right, it doesn't last long.
Yeah. Rodolph and Roger will both get the sense. Not the red caps. They seem to be more distracted with whatever they're doing. But and these are the two red caps.
Okay, the skulls are those faces?
Those are heads, not skulls.
Yeah, they're just the faces.
I
Some you
was
can see
gonna
don't
say,
even
I
have the
think
skull in
that's the
them.
faces, no skulls at all. Like, ugh, yikes. Okay.
Rodolph and Roger gonna get this sense. It's like almost like somebody's watching you, and you can see it's not these two guys because they're kind of having a conversation to themselves. And it's one like you guys kind of look around. All right, it's like something like kind of off in the forest somewhere is just watching you.
I want to use discern secrets in order to try and find the source of this watchful feeling.
Oh, your cantrip. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Let me look here. Give me perception. We'll add a +1 to it. Kind of like you're looking around doing a seek real quick.
Okay. And then add +1 to that.
All right. So 21 is what that is. I'm looking around, it's one of those like, as you start kind of looking around, like you'll get that sense of motion in the woods, like not animals or anything like that, but it's just like about the time that you turn around, you take notice of it, that sense is gone. And like you say, you see a little bit of motion kind of through the trees, or like it almost like stops at a tree, and you lose track of it. I don't quite nail what it is, but
There's something else out there besides the red caps.
Hmm.
And it
Raj,
definitely knows we're here.
Should we continue moving so that at least we get away from the red caps and deal with one thing at a time?
Yes, keep moving.
imagine probably Roger and Savath. Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Roger probably saying something effective. Yeah, they both have scythes. Rather not fight two scythes.
Yeah. Let's put as much distance as we can.
We've seen how much damage his scythe can do.
Yeah. Oh, they have scythes too, right?
Uh-huh.
Yikes.
Two of them.
Ugh, yuck.
Oh, and they have cleave. Huh.
God, one crits road off and just immediately kills them. What is her con? Oh, 34. Jesus Christ, yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Red caps? You might be looking at an old red cap. Moving on out. Oh, I guess we should add a day, huh? That's the next day. Goes dark, goes all the way up and through, and to the next one, I guess. Yep, something like that. So, as you guys keep traveling, you guys will pack up, kind of head out on the road. Or head back on the road, I guess. We'll give Rildolph has a torch. Held.
pretty purple.
Mhm. uh, just that sound. Um, while you guys kind of pack up, you start covering your tracks as you continue on down the road. Uh, get ready to cross over this river, and while you're getting kind of set up, getting everything all set up, getting ready to camp out for the day. Yeah, it's the day. Be there. Oh wait, we'll do this because -1 hour. There we go. Just before the sun's starting to come up, you got about another, hour, maybe hour and a half until sunup. Perfect. That's where you guys are supposed to be. You find this kind of little. It's still kind of attached to the road, but it's like a natural campsite in the woods, like a KOA campsite kind of thing. And while you guys are getting set up, there's just these few kind of slivers of moonlight kind of shining down between the leaves. And while you guys are getting your tents all set up and all that, this woman kind of approaches into like the edge of your light. She's got these kind of simple peasant clothing on. She's got these kind of long draping sleeves, longer auburn hair, not kept or not bound or kept or anything. Let me see if I can find her image. Where is it at? There it is. This lady.
Oh, see, she's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing threatening.
Auburn hair. She's got this basket with like these little red apples kind of under one arm. And she'll kind of like just cautiously kind of come into the firelight. Hale. Hale. Just kind of look around. Excuse me. I'm Drusilla. I'm a woman of this forest. I seem to have lost my way. Do you mind if I shelter with you for the day?
Question: did she come from the path or from the forest?
More from the path.
Does she look undead? Does there seem to be any hint of glamour about her?
The middle of the night and the sun's about to rise. Grin's just gonna walk right up to her. You survived the forest alone. And just lean a little closer. You.
Well,
I guess slight
yes.
inflection for a question.
If you both want to click on that perception there in chat.
Would discern secrets apply to this as well?
This is a sense motive.
Okay. So let me go ahead.
Does
and
that? It does. Yeah. There you go. Got it on you. Sense motive.
All right.
So if you hold shift and click on that, if it doesn't give it already, that's fine.
Yes, sensing motive does sound like a good way to discern some secrets.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll do that too.
Sure.
Wait, if I do shift,
just click
then
on it
it'll
right in
pop.
chat. Yeah.
Also, she came out with a basket full of apples at night. I assume everyone has heard one fairy tale in the group.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like do not take fruit from elves in the forest? Like,
I mean-
no.
Basically in a German fairy tale right now.
Reasonable. Yeah. Good grief. Okay. All of you. Jeez. Okay. No, wait, Roger. Roger. Thank goodness for Roger.
Notice Sister Grimm.
The rolls in no particular order. Let's see. 2 crit fails, 2 regular fails, and 1 success by 4.
Yikes.
Uh-huh.
We're tired. We've been going
Well,
all night. Come on.
True. I mean, especially like you guys saw red caps, so now it's like, okay, let's make sure that we hide our tracks. So you don't want to completely cover them because everything else going on, but still, yeah. As far as you can tell, I mean, there's no ill intent. I mean, even with Roger, it's like, there's no ill intent or anything of this woman. From what she's saying, it's like, okay, it's a little weird. Maybe this is also why Roger would pick out. It'll just be like a quick moment, just a quick little swish flash.
No.
There's a small change to that. There's a small change to that image.
Nice.
It'll just be like he'll just catch sight of this tail kind of poke out from under it. Like, what the heck is that? Just okay. Yeah. But as far as like her motives, not hostile, legitimately friendly.
Ay, ay, ay.
I mean, there are stories of like some people are able to survive in Fey forests. It's pretty uncommon, to say the least.
I'm trying to think of a nice way of saying, "Are you Fae?" Um, for someone whose job is PR, I really am not good at talking.
Wait, what trickery you use is not needed here. There is no place for you to rest.
But yeah,
Literal tenets of evil.
looking at her like there's no sense, like there's no glamour over her. She's not like hiding her, or like not magically hiding her physical self. The tail seems to be kind of tucked like underneath the dress a little bit.
Yeah.
As far as Grin's concerned, she just seems weak, so there must be something weird about her to be alive. Plus,
Yeah, I guess
he doesn't do charity, so,
Mhm.
knock on another door, bitch.
why were you in the forest at night?
Oh well, my husband, at Naboa, he's a woodsman. Our home's nearby. We we are both night creatures.
And I'll flick my fangs out and say, I do know something about that.
Oh, well, definitely not your kind. We can go in the sun, but I prefer not to.
Um,
But
does... Oh, sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead.
that I was out gathering apples, but the paths off the main road don't like to be followed.
And so how do you normally deal with that if this is your home?
Well, perseverance, of course. While the paths don't like to be followed, you can continue, eventually wear them down.
Mhm. Um, does Does Rodolph know anything? Because he seems to know more about the Fae. Like, out of character, my concern is if you don't offer hospitality,
Mhm.
is that going to screw us?
I'd say with, like, studying ahead of time.
Yeah.
Uh, some Fae, I mean, like, they are very much like they have their rules and they have uh, their manners and so on. If you break those rules, woe be unto you.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's my concern is that if we push her away,
Mm-hmm.
that we are not being polite, essentially. And I know politeness is a big deal.
The problem I have is that Roger's the only one that's clocked that this isn't just an elf. It
Yeah.
could be Fae.
Yeah.
I imagine there'd be a moment, probably like within a few moments of like seeing the tail, he would. Uh, why? She has a tail. Oh, well, yes. Sorry. I do try to keep it kind of tucked away and try to ruffle or dress a little bit to get it back under there. Most people are not used to seeing uh, such a thing. Makes them nervous.
Do I recognize what she is once I see that tail?
We recall knowledge of nature.
Okay. Um. Let me see.
I think your discern has a cooldown too. Yeah, it does. So you can't discern, but
Okay, so I am going to get a second opinion from my familiar on this recall knowledge. So it's going to attempt to aid me on this. It automatically, because of this ability, it automatically succeeds at its check to aid me with this. I'm not a master of the skill, so it's not a crit success. But it is able to aid me, which means I still get a +1 to this.
Yes.
Okay. So
We'll add a +1. That is still a critical failure.
Oh dear.
Which basically means like you misidentify. Uh, she is
can you give me
Fey.
0 points on ability
Oh, yeah.
checks?
Yeah.
I'll use one.
Okay. Sure. Reroll it.
I can do better than a 6 on the die.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 chance you'll do better.
Yeah.
See, that's better. A 12 is still a critical failure.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Uh, 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 so what were you trying to figure out?
Trying to figure out what this creature is. An elf with a furry tail.
Right. It's almost more of a bovine tail. You can kind of see that. I guess she kind of not shows it off, but unhides it, I guess. She is Fey. Let's see. She has the Fey trait, and you're trying to figure out what she is. Not folder. Let me see. Meta-wise, it's still a crit failure. You're looking for a 25. You think this might be a water nymph?
Okay, I hear the stream nearby, so
Yeah.
yeah, I guess that
Kind of
that makes
adds
sense.
in, yeah. Specifically, a Nida Queen. They kind of rule over like these pristine wildernesses, especially touching like lakes and bodies of fresh water. They tend to treat those who respect their domains with kindness, but they are fierce and quick to destroy their foes. Blinding beauty, breadth of offensive spells make them fierce opponents in a fight. They're kind of like cousins to dryads.
So Rodolph is going to regard this individual for a long moment. His mouth works a couple of times before he finally speaks up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you affirm that you will not bring harm to us while you share our campfire?
Oh, dear little one, I mean you no harm. Merely shelter.
Even so, will you affirm that you will bring no harm to us while you share our campfire?
She'll kind of nod. I do.
Then I do not see the harm in welcoming you to our campfire.
Excellent.
He's going to glance around at the others, like, trust me, this is for the best.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. How far are we from the area where we think the hag is?
I'd say this is probably day 2. Like you're just getting to the end of day 2.
Okay.
So you're about halfway.
Okay, because I would like to ask her if, since she lives in the woods and
Mhm.
since she is knowledgeable about the area, whether I'm trying to think of a way to word this that's not whether she has heard of a very strong magic user who might live, let's call it, 3 days walk from here or 2 days walk from here, and use a gather information to, in like the politest way
Mhm.
I can say it, like, if you don't, I perfectly understand, but we're seeking information.
And as you kind of ask, she'll kind of present you an apple. Here you go, sweetie. Have an apple. Well, I think.
Oh, thank you, but, and I'll point at my fangs and say,
Oh, nonsense.
unfortunately,
I insist. and almost like seeing you hesitant. There is much that is poisonous in this forest, and much of that poison does come from but a single source. Not this one.
Well, I've got good healing power. Why not? I'll
She did
take a bite.
affirm.
She did.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll take a bite.
Yeah. And it's a nice, crisp, uh, uh, it's got just like a slight tang to it. Really nice apple. I'm thinking like a pink lady.
Are these vampires like what I consider classic vampires to whom regular food just tastes like nothing? Or can I actually taste things?
I imagine like there's probably still flavor to it, but it's just kind of muted.
Yeah. Oh,
Like when somebody cooks food without enough salt.
yeah. So
Or,
I'll
like,
taste
no
it and
salt.
smile and thank her and say, it does make me yearn for the days when regular food was my diet. And I'll just sort of smile at the apple and say, those times have passed.
Well, before I answer your question, thank you for enjoying the apple. How about we play a game while we rest?
Oh God.
Riddles. It's simple. Nothing complicated.
If you don't mind, could we retire to our tent? And I'm sort of looking at,
Looking at the sunrise.
like the lighting dawn and like,
Oh, yes,
it's time's
absolutely.
getting a little tight for me.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. By all means, yes. The rest of you?
Certainly.
Yeah, once Rudolph like let her through, Bryn just kind of walked off and like leaned on a tree, kind of just outside of the camp.
Yeah.
Giving shelter to a weary traveler. Ugh.
So, before I am born, I live in the earth. But to be shaped, I bathe in flames. When I die, I am red or green. What am I?
I want to say metal. It's ore in the ground and you use heat to shape it, and when it rusts, it's red, or like copper goes green.
Excellent answer. Very close. I was looking for iron, but I will accept
Okay.
metallic
Iron would
ore.
have been
Yeah.
if you pulled the Jeopardy more
Yeah.
specific. I would have said iron, but
Every day you find I've grown. So you bite me, clip me, or paint me. I am neither flesh nor bone, but I'll be on you when you're dead. What am I?
Nails.
Yes, fingernails.
we're smart.
one more, as it is getting rather late. And she'll kind of look over to the sunrise. Early. I am a family of sisters 3. One in the forest, one by the sea. The third's in a mine hidden from the sky, but always among us. We've only one eye. What am I?
And Rodolph is just staring unblinkingly at this figure.
As soon as Sisters 3, I was like,
uh-huh. Yeah, they're not terribly hard riddles. It's just,
Coven.
she'll kind of like put a finger aside her nose. Exactly. A coven of hags.
Hmm.
What are you playing at?
I have not been entirely honest with you, I must admit. I have lived in these woods for more than 20 years. But I've lived alone. Ever since Iron Tavia took my beloved Naboa to her cottage, my husband, where he died giving her a daughter. I've hated her ever since, but her defenses are quite strong. Creatures of shadow are her allies. She commands magic beyond my ken. If you promise to hunt her, and kill her if you can, I'll ensure your path leads to her cottage. I'll even give you a weapon that'll make your task easier.
Is there any hint of a lie in what she's saying?
Give me what is it? Seek motive. It should be on
I'd
your
like
basic
to
actions.
one as well.
Hmm?
I'd like to do a sense motive as
Sure.
well.
Yeah. Not even a hint. Like this is one of the like she has leveled and hit a level of seriousness. Like up till now, she's been just kind of like lighthearted and friendly, but not insulting or insulted. That has kind of melted away to a cold seriousness. No magic involved.
So Rodolph will draw himself up a little where he's sitting.
Like you can very much sense like she wants you to say yes. She wants to help you. Uh, you guys have impressed her.
We are tasked with the destruction of Iron Tavia. And we have killed one she considers a daughter. So one way or another, we are going to cross paths with her.
Will you do as I ask? Payment will be worthwhile.
We will.
She's gonna walk around and give each of you an apple. She'll kind of skip over Tabitha because she gave you one before.
Yeah.
Eat this. And she'll kind of like go back to her seat and motion, kind of just out into the woods. And there's this wolf, fairly healthy looking. I'd say probably about Virgil sized. Maybe 100, about 100 pounds or so. Is going to kind of slink out of the woods and come up to Drusilla and drop this book at her feet. She'll kind of give him good scritches, like right at the base of the collar line. And she'll kind of look to everyone. Eat up. I give you my word. No harm.
Yeah,
finish
Rodolph
mine.
took a bite as soon as the apple was in his hand, but when that wolf first showed its face, there was a moment where he was skittering backward.
You're gonna feel, and Tabitha, you'll probably feel it more from like your stomach as like magic will start to kind of kick up from that apple that you ate. All the rest of you, like anyone that does eat it, you'll feel it as like you kind of bite it and swallow. You can either let this happen, or if you want to, you can try a will save. If you want to resist it.
I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah, at this point, he's had multiple instances where he's looked for a lie in her words and couldn't find one, and she made the promise. She's Faye and has to, hold to those, as far as he knows. So yeah, he doesn't resist.
Imagine Roger's probably the most puzzled, but I'm a skeleton. What? I don't eat. Trust me. Take a bite.
Rodolph will give him the nod.
He won't resist it. Does Gren resist it? Or does he just not eat the apple?
You know what? He's
Up to
gonna
you.
bite it, but he's gonna try to resist it.
Give me a will save. You can just click on it in chat there.
Okay, does it count as a spell?
It is a spell-like effect. Technically, this is this is interesting. It has the primal tag, so it is magical. It also has the curse tag, but that's kind of meta.
Divine grace.
Is it spells or anything magical?
Attempt to save against a spell. Okay, no.
Okay, not a spell.
Oh, how is Rodolph's no, fuck that.
Do you want a hero point? Nice. 28. So this is not going to affect Grin at all. For everyone else, once within the next 24 hours, the affected creature can roll twice on a d20 and take the next higher, or use the higher. So you can have straight up 5th edition advantage on one roll in the next 24 hours. Gren doesn't, but everyone else does.
I love our new fairy godmother.
If you'd have pissed her off, it would have been flipped. The creature must roll twice, take the lower.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and it would have been of your next d20, not of one you choose. So when she gets back around, she'll kind of pick this book up that the wolf dropped for her, kind of brush it off, wipe it down real well, look around, and walk over and hand this book to Rodolph. I'm going to drop this in the party sheet. This is, like, as you're kind of looking at it, it's got, like, in very fine, almost archaic script, the Hunter's Hagbook. As you kind of look at the spine, the official title is The Grimoire of Lady Jane Cutter. And as well as, like, as Rodolph is looking at it, like you can sense that magic, and you kind of focus on it, and the grimoire words will kind of fade away, and you'll see that true name on it. Yeah. As you kind of flip through it, this is a spell book. It's got a number of spells in there. Like I said, you guys can all see this. This is on the party sheet. Press P, go to your stash. Yeah. Also, whoever has this book specifically, whenever you attempt a saving throw against a coven spell, you can immediately end the duration of a spell affecting you that you prepared from this book. So if it's on a cooldown, no. No, wait. End the duration of a spell affecting you. Yeah. So if it's one of these spells and you're under the effect, no. You can just choose.
You can just say nope.
Yep. And these are pretty common hag spells. If you do, the result of your saving throw is 1 degree of success or better than your roll. So a crit failure becomes a failure. Failure becomes a success. So on and so on. Plus, it has these spells in it. We got Caster's Imposition, Blind Eye, Blood Duplicate, Hag's Fruit, Ritual Obstruction, and Web of Influence. A level 3, a level 5, a level 2, a level 6 for Hag's Fruit, a level 5, and a level 4. So, some kind of potent spells in here.
So this seems like a Rodolph thing.
More of a Rodolph thing, so he could actually just feed this whole book straight to his familiar and know.
Yeah, I was
familiar
gonna
with
say,
these
like,
spells.
Like in theory, I could learn some of them. I think, but I don't know. They just don't seem my vibe particularly. But you know.
I like the idea that the hamster's just nibbling on the edge of the book for a bit, and you're like, oh, he's gonna be here all night.
Oh,
or
yeah,
all day.
Yeah. Let's see. Divine. You cannot learn Blind Eye. Blood Duplicate. Hag's Fruit.
It's a cult.
Ritual Obstruction you can learn. Web of Influence doesn't have traditions.
It's a level 5 spell, so I can't use it anyway.
Right. But you could learn it later.
Yeah.
Unless Rodolph just feeds this thing straight to his hamster. Which automatically gives him access to all the spells, as long as he has slots for it. Also, strangely, doesn't let him do the hag booky thing. How does that grimoire work? Well, I mean, it's also a spell book, so you could just prepare him straight from the spell book.
Yeah.
So you don't have to eat it. There you go.
Yeah.
6th level spell, you can actually make the Snow White fruit, the apple.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you crit fail, you permanently fall asleep and seem to be dead, but taking damage should you save.
Nice.
Yeah, I think this is something that Rodolph is going to pick it up, and when he sees what it is, he's going to kind of hug it to his chest for a second, and then as smoothly as possible for somebody who just fanboyed the fuck out for a moment, he is going to stash that in his pack for now.
Looks like you got some reading to do, Rodolph.
This will prove exceedingly useful. I don't know that there are many spells in it that we can make you kill at the moment. But this is excellent payment for the service we are going to render.
Excellent.
Good to know. I added those spells that you can learn, or that you can cast to your spell book or your spell prep.
Sweet.
Since you
And
actually have the grimoire, you can use it just like a spell book.
Yeah. And I figure I'll be able to, at some point down the line, make copies of the spells and feed the copies to
Yep.
my familiar and keep
Yeah.
the grimoire intact.
Mhm.
But that is for a calmer time when we are not marching to someone's doom.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, otherwise, yeah, she'll kind of, well, with that all dealt with and promises given, perhaps we should get some rest.
Certainly.
Does the wolf stay?
Nope. Kind of, she once she finishes scratching it, it kind of turns around, pads back into the woods.
Rodolph will relax just a little bit. This person probably could eat him just as easily as the wolf could, but there's at least one less monster that can swallow him whole.
Loving the opposite direction of wolves between the past two characters.
Yeah. So let's see. We will advance till dusk. At some point, just as the sun starts to kind of creep back down, she's going to disappear back into the woods. She'll kind of pack up and safe travels. And she'll leave you guys to yourselves as you're kind of packing up and everything.
Woot.
Mm-hmm. So, as you guys get onto the road, up until now, like, you've been kind of following the trail, making sure to stay on it as the absolute best you can. And it's one of those, like, up and down the hills, back and forth, the roads kind of weave. You get onto the trail today or tonight, and it is straight. No turns, no hills, no ruts. The foot traffic and cart tracks are reduced to a bare minimum. The road almost feels smoother. Travel time is going to double. Basically, you're going to make it there by the end of tonight.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently you met an archdruid.
Nice.
She wasn't an archdruid, actually.
Some kind of similar fae.
She was. What was she? Priscilla, there she is. She was a Huldra. Yeah, kind of one of those things like not lower level. They're potent in their own right. They're just kind of friendly fae folk. Not all fae are evil, twisted people.
What the fuck are they doing here?
Still fae.
Yay for helpfulness.
Yeah. As you're coming along this flat road, there will be a point. Yep. There will be a point where let me do this. Party. We'll bump you forward, say 4 hours. So just before midnight. Along the path, there is this centered on the clearing of this path is a step pyramid. It comes up about 30 feet high. Stairs kind of lead up the flat summits on either on any of the faces, and even on y'all's approach, there is very clearly like you can see the entrance like right there. The trail that you're on, the road kind of widens, like almost like it was designed that way. Kind of widens out around this thing, and continues on past it. There's a cairn in the middle of this forest.
Oh, I lost you guys for a second.
Oh.
Have we
Hold
been
on.
found?
Yes.
There you go. I pulled you.
I was like, oh, it's been quiet for a while, and then
Oh.
Discord restarted.
Oh, well, yeah. As you guys are traveling, about 4 hours, so just before midnight, this straight line path widens out, and there is a 30-foot high cairn, step pyramid, in the middle of this path. And those with dark vision kind of see. The path continues on past it. But there's a cairn.
Does it kind of take up the entirety of the path, or are we able to move around it
You can kind of skirt
without
around
leaving
it.
the path?
Yeah. Yeah. I imagine Savath would probably be like, oh, ruins.
And did we get any indication from the Bloodlord that the hag lived in something other than sort of a classic hut? Sorry.
No, you did not. As far as you guys know, it's like you know roughly where she's at, kind of this area, but what her home is like or anything like that, not a clue.
Is the cairn like house sized?
It's 30 feet high. It's like 3 stories tall, or 2 to 3 stories tall. So I guess, yeah. Oh, we lost Jane again.
Would I be able to sense anything in the vicinity?
Well, those with dark vision are going to see as you guys start to not necessarily approach, but like as this thing comes into view. Those with dark vision are going to see there's a few figures that kind of stand up on the outside of this place. Rolled off. You might not necessarily be able to see them per se, but it's one of those like you can kind of that like that night vision. Well, excuse me, sense like in the moonlight you can kind of see. It's like okay, there's something there,
Okay.
and that would be the little circle thingies, the wavy circles that you see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 3 figures
Mm-hmm.
moving higher up.
Those with dark vision can see what these things are.
That's metal as fuck. I'm down.
uh-huh,
I gotta say.
uh-huh.
I don't like the foot knives. But
It kind of reminds me of the old WoW Undead. Where he has like the hip bone, the toes, like the almost like the elbows kind of getting close to wearing out.
Jane, are you back? You're muted. Oh, oh, did I kick her? I think I kicked her by mistake. Shit.
Well, goddamn. I was wondering why it still said it was the same temperature it was at like 7 in the morning. I look outside, it is just dumping snow. So that's happening now. That
Mhm.
started
Fun.
already.
It is 33 degrees here. It is 4:30 in the afternoon.
It's
Jeez.
saying it's 45 right now. I'm not sure if I trust it with the fact that the outside is made of ice, which is below 45 degrees.
The projected high today was like 36. So,
Good grief.
yeah.
Oh my god, it actually says 45 and sunny on my computer for the local.
Well, it's like last week we had, I think we had a day that actually hit 80, and then like the rest of the week was all like low to mid 70s for the highs. It's like, oh yeah, that's not too bad. It's nice. Then it got cold and rainy, and then the wind shifted to the north, and then we all hate life.
That's why show me Aurora weather. Okay, it's 28 and pouring snow.
Yeah, right now we're slated to be around 82, 83 until Tuesday, which is when it's going to drop to 59.
Oh, where's that?
Yuck.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Ah, that's
Winter.
Mud region.
more north than I expected for the temperature.
They are
Yeah.
just boarding up the job site so that way we can actually be inside and keep the snow out.
Nice.
They were trying to get us to turn on all the heating units to use them as temp heating instead of actually bringing in like blowers. So they wanted us to put all the furnaces in, the finished furnaces, and say, turn those on. And then the owners found out the general was trying to do that and said, no, you cannot do that. Because if they do that, it violates the warranty on the furnaces.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. It violates the manufacturer's warranty. I mean, we would still have our shop warranty. Yeah. So they got told no.
Pretty sure just saying that you would have an insurance agent just fall out of your ceiling and just go, oh, hey, no, stop that shit, and just walk out. Like, just summon them into existence.
It is surprisingly common in construction, especially with apartments or apartment style. Yeah.
Still, there's a lot of shit going on and a lot of loose stuff around moving all the time.
Oh, I guess we completely lost Jane. Well, shoot. This is her fight, too.
Party foul.
Oh, well, she did say her internet was starting to act up. Okay. Well, God, good grief. I guess I'm going to be piloting. No, I don't have to. We've got 2.5 spellcasters. Another caster and a half in here. Ownership. Change these. Owner. Look at this. Configure ownership. Owner. All players. Owner. There we go.
Hey! You exist now. You're muted.
All right, Jane's back. Maybe. We'll see. Is Jane coming back?
Signs point to,
Maybe. Give her a moment. There we go. Okay. I hope I didn't mess her up. Jane, you're muted. I'm guessing you're still on the phone call. Yeah, that's right. There's whites. Yeah. What was it on? Oh yeah, 3 force protectors. They as you guys kind of approach, they start to kind of stand up and kind of draw weapons. Like they don't necessarily come down at you just yet, but move you guys forward a little bit. See, Roger can see, and Rodolph can see. Yeah. That's those guys.
So I zoomed out really far. Other than Tabitha with the white background, everyone else really blends in.
Oh yeah. It was asked before if the road goes around it. It does. Where these guys are at, they very much seem hostile and aggressive. And it doesn't go so far that you can completely avoid these guys.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to do this. Throw them on the tracker. Throw you guys on the tracker. There we go. Oh, that's new. It tells me what kind of threat this is. Fun. So we got their initiative. Holy cow. Oh, Savath and Rob. Jesus.
Yeah, there's no way
Sick.
for me to catch
Holy
up to the
shit.
first.
Yeah, did you just look at their initiative?
I saw the 30
looked-
just before it scrolled up.
Yeah.
I saw 30 and 29 before I rolled. I'm like, well, I might beat the 16. No, I won't.
He did not roll a crit either on that 30.
They fast. Oh yeah, let me since we've been moving again, let me actually put my armor back on.
Oh yeah.
Armor. Boom.
All right. Yeah, I also imagine it's one of those things like, oh, we've been, all right, we got a really good clip going. Let's do this. I kind of gear up, get ready. We'll give him another good moan there. Oh, that actually works out perfect. Guy right up front. And I imagine you guys are probably traveling a little. How tight are you guys traveling? Leave it up to you.
Pretty tight, I imagine.
Okay. What's he got for ranged? Not much. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Karen White is going to start
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Good timing. We're in trouble.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
You just got to rejoin the table.
Yep.
We are faced with the Walking Dead.
Pull to scene. There we go.
The Walking
Sorry,
Dead
when you're eating
leveled up.
your old mother calls you, it's always like,
End of the
everything
world.
okay?
Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
As it turns out, it was just that she got a surprise oil change.
Oh, good for her.
She took her car in because the check engine light was on, and for some reason, instead of checking the check engine light, they changed her oil.
Okay.
Oh,
So not
Huh.
even her fault or anything, but
Yeah.
this looks really bad.
You
Yeah,
guys found
okay.
a cairn in the middle of the road
Yeah.
with a few guys on it already. The path goes around it, but not so much that you can avoid these guys.
Okay.
And those are the guys on it.
Excellent.
If you want, I can clear your initiative because you got a 9. Up to
Well,
you.
I mean, I'm usually last anyway, so
True.
I'm not terribly. Sorry. It's fine.
Okay. Let's see. This guy's gonna open up with a thing called Funeral Dirge. For 2 actions, the white chanty low haunting melody. Living creatures within 50 feet must attempt a will save. Or be
Ooh,
frightened.
get that 9+1. Yeah.
That means. Hold on. Let me check. I'm pretty sure that means. We give you. Yeah. Tabitha and Roger don't have to make this.
Oh.
They're both
Oh.
undead.
Oh.
Cool.
Wait, I think I'm on. Am I on? No,
No, you're just
I'm
dumb
not
here.
fully undead. I have negative healing though.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
is this a fear effect?
It is.
get
Okay.
a +1 from my aura.
Yes.
I think it it should automatically do that.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, martial law.
Aura. Yep.
Burp, burp, burp. Oh boy. Frightened 1 on a success. Burp. Frightened 2 on a failure. For those who don't remember, Frightened basically reduces all of your DCs and checks by whatever the value is. At the end of your turns, it reduces by 1 degree. So 2 to 1 to 0. If you crit fail, you also take a -2 status penalties against drain life. So don't crit fail.
Good idea.
Okay.
That was 2 actions. He did that. And then he's going to go. Oh, can't quite get all the way out there. He's going to go to here. And he's just like on this upper level. Right there. That level. As he kind of hops down each one of these. Karen White again. No. Reset move. There we go. Hop, 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 hop. 2 actions. Gets all the way down here. Immediately enters the fear aura. What's that do to him? -1 circumstance against fear. Okay. Just comes running out. He's got this long sword with him. And he's going to try to take this swipe at Roger. Oh, gee, 25. Okay. For 9.
That was a chunk.
We'll do 9. Beep. Passive. As part of his attack, he has a thing called Drain Life. When he damages a living creature. Oh, no, this doesn't apply to him. Never mind. Living creature.
Oh.
That brings up Savath. Yeah. It does hurt, but like you feel like that void energy is just kind of like What was that supposed to do? We'll run. Can we tumble through? Where's tumble through? Tumble through. Ah.
Guess not.
Gets to there. So he doesn't get to go all the way around him. I guess he didn't really need a tumble through, but whatever. What's he got? He's got stuff, doesn't he? How did he roll? On a 2? Nah, he won't bother. So we're going to run up. And got a different dagger in each hand. He's going to do a thing called Twin Feint. Make one strike with each of your 2 melee weapons, both against the same target. Target is automatically off guard against the second attack. Apply your multiple attack penalties to the strikes normally. So he's going to try to stab him with a dagger. Miss, unfortunately. And hit him with a rapier. And also miss. Ugh.
Oh.
And that's his turn. Rodolph. There's a lot going on here. You guys have fear 2. Oh, that's why he had fear. That's awesome. Okay, well, it didn't help him much, but still.
Yes, I very much do not want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I don't recall. Is there a specific rule about holding your turn or your action in Pathfinder?
You can delay, yeah. It basically just holds your turn until after somebody else.
Okay.
You don't get a reaction until you kick back into order, but otherwise, yeah. It completely freezes your turn.
Okay. I don't recall. Does Gren have a +1 striking weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
He has a +1 striking spike chain and a cold iron flail.
And Roger's weapon is +1 striking as well, isn't it?
It is.
Okay. I would like to look at the bastard that scared me.
Mm-hmm.
In as much as I can. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to
T.
Rat.
35? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the aura on that dirge is 50.
Wait, does the count?
Count goes down 1 every turn.
No. In terms of range. Okay. I can still do what I intended. I just did not. Is there a thing about moving closer while frightened?
Nope.
No. Okay. In that case, I'm going to step up a little closer against my better judgment, to make sure that Buddy Boy here cannot move closer as I cast Tangle Vine.
Ooh, okay.
So let's see. I believe that is a save effect, or he has to save. Oh no, I make a attack
it
against him.
is correct. It is an attack.
All right.
Yeah, and then it has extra stuff.
All right, you little bastard. Eat wood.
Ugh.
Hero point.
Okay.
Face my viney wrath, you motherfucker.
Much better.
Yeah.
There we go.
Regular success.
I was gonna say, what's really sad is that that is not a crit.
Yeah. But at least it's a little slower now.
Mm-hmm. It is. 10-foot circumstance penalties to his speed. For 1 round. Yep.
That is 3
1,
actions and
2,
done.
3. Yep. Trip. There it is. Okay. That brings up Roger. Well, that makes this super easy for Roger because he's already got a guy right in his face. Roger has a routine. Everything's in here super crowded. So we're going to start off with a shove. Well, with a brutish shove, sorry. And hit him with a scythe. Holy shit, miss?
Really? On a 19? Fuck you.
Rolled a 7, but on a 19, yes. So, like, fuck! And it just kind of, like, dodges out of the way. What? What? Actions this allow you to follow up on earlier attacks. Oh. So now it does it? It has the press trait. I have to figure out what the heck that means. Press trait. Actions with this trait allow you to follow up earlier attacks. An action with press trait can only be used if you're currently affected by multiple attack penalty. So he can't use brutish shove yet. Well, I guess technically now he can. But... Oh, I see what it does. Okay. I think we've been doing brutish shove wrong. 20! That is a hit. Damage. Now he's going to shove it. Push him back 5 feet and follow him. Oh, but it doesn't matter on the off guard. He just wants to make that distance. There we go. One, two, and then shove 3. Yes. Okay. I'll have to remember that's how that's supposed to work. Other Cairn. Other Cairn White. What you got? What you got? Ooh, boy. Running up to Roger. 2 actions get all the way down there. Longsword. Oh, correct target. What? That's the wrong target. Does not hit. 19 does not hit. Okay. I still have the other Karen White targeted. That's fine. Gren.
All right. You see, frighten for most people would make them run. 5, 10, 15. Grin is going to run up right here, flank this guy, Frighten makes him angry because he's mad that he feels fear and he shouldn't, and that makes him think things he doesn't want to think.
Dare you make me fear my own fear?
All right. Oh, this is gonna be harder.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna try to enter Dread Martial stance.
Ooh, okay. Give me an intimidation check. Oh, also, this is where assuming this went first. Hit the little die button in there, I think, in the description.
And he is just gonna, as he runs up, tower over this thing with his weapons out during the intimidating prowess. And what's the thing?
Oh, attempt an intimidation check, DC. So in the description of Dread Martial Stance, there's that little die button to the left of intimidation.
Oh yeah, I think I posted that and I'm clicking it, rolling it now. I think if this was
the 18. Frighten. You don't get it because you're frightened.
All right, well now he's mad, so his third action he's gonna punch it in the back of the head with a spiked fist.
Okay.
At this point, he just like wrap the chain around his hand and he's just punching it.
Yeah, make an attack.
All right, and
make a strike. A 16 will miss.
Oh, and he is going to feel inferior and be mad about that.
Tabitha. Oh, also rolled off anytime you're jumping in.
Yeah.
I just sat back down. What am I rolling here?
Oh, he
no, if you were jumping back in. Otherwise, Tabitha.
Oh, no, I went.
Did you?
Yeah, the Tangle Vine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Jane. Jane, are you here? I can't tell if you're muted or your mic disconnected. Nothing's going on.
Phone call about the tires getting rotated.
Right? Well, let's see here.
Experiment.
What happens? Oh, Sanctuary's kind of obvious. Okay. Let's see here. These guys, excuse me. Well, these guys are very clearly some type of undead. So we're going to open up with Disrupt Undead.
Uh-oh, Roger.
Motherfucker.
Oh.
Succeed takes half. 6. So no otherwise effect from vitality damage. That's what it's called now. Okay. What else do we have? Guidance is 30 feet. We'll give Roger guidance.
Get that crit.
Karen White. Gonna hop down here. He's already already in the aura, so it doesn't matter. We're gonna do a flanking Congo line. Target Gran.
Stop.
1, 2. Strike. Whack, 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 whack.
Yeah. I'm gonna myself that little bit of resistance. Let's see what the thing's called. Desecrator, Selfish Shield. 2 plus half your level, so 4 total.
Okay. So you'll take
So, hey, half
basically
of that.
half of this. Yeah. Makes that easy. Half. Also, as part of this, drain life. The Cairn White. The Cairn White gets 5 temp HP.
Alright.
And how do I give it temp? Oh, there we go. 5. Okay. And let's see here. The creature must succeed on a fortitude save. There you go. Grand, can I get a fortitude save?
Sure. Okay, that is.
Oh, you can just click on it there in chat. Oh, you are drained 1.
Lame.
Drained reduces your max hit points by your level times the condition, I think. And also gives you a constitution based check, such as fortitude, the same negative, some -1.
Gotcha. It's basically -1 con.
Yeah, kind of. Yep. -1 con and minus. Minus 12 hit points.
Wait, 12?
Max. Your max hit points reduces by 12.
Wait, I thought it was
Oh no.
4. It was like 1 times level per.
Let me read it again. I misread it. Let me see. Drained.
Yeah.
Lose
Yeah,
the number
'cause
of hit points equal to your level times the drain value. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, level's 4.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because
you're
it's
reduced
straight
4.
up -1 con.
Mm-hmm.
Like the con saves and the HP.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome
Yeah,
back.
I'm at 62 right now, so it edited that already.
It's then going to, with its other hand, try to claw you.
Okay, what a hoe.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah, that'll do it. Ow.
10 damage.
Okay.
It also drains life again.
Slurp.
Can I get another fortitude save? 26. Much better. Much better.
If I have a +10 in fort, I better be passing some of these.
Also, welcome back, Jane.
What happened on my turn?
We hit him with drain life and gave Roger guidance.
Excellent.
That brings up the other game, other Karen guy.
Look, Karen.
Wait, where did you get drain life from?
It was Disrupt Undead.
Oh, okay.
The Cairn Whites have drain life.
Ah, okay.
Who to go after? Gren's got drain life. We're gonna go after Gren. Sorry, Gren.
Okay.
No, we'll go after Roger, because his buddy's gonna turn around and fight Gren. So Roger. Well, that's a crit miss.
Nice.
Seriously? Wow. Animus. Okay.
They're pretending they're not scared, but
I
really.
guess, yeah. Savath. He's gonna go to there. Target this Karen White. And 2. It worked last time, kind of. Strike. Miss. Rapier. Miss. Well, shoot. Roll off. Did that have flanking in there? It didn't show flanking. Is that not flanking? Do I have to be perfectly across from it? Let me see something real quick.
Let's see.
Yeah, neither of those would have hit anyway. You are down to frightened 1.
I have a question that comes in 2 parts. How bad off do these whites look at the moment?
Not very.
Okay. And how bad off does Gren look at this moment?
Not terrible. It took a pretty hefty hit, but
Okay. Well, I believe in Gren's ability to dodge whatever comes at him, and if he doesn't, I'm sure he'll get something out of this as well. So I'm going to cast Animated Assault.
Okay. What's that hit? Just everything in the area?
It creates a 10-foot burst. And I would like to target all 3 of the whites, which does get why does it shift the targets? Okay, there we go. Which unfortunately does get Gren in the blast as well.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody targeted has to make a DC 19 reflex save or take 2d10 bludgeoning damage. Oh, I can place it first. There we go. Oh, bam.
Let's see. Oh, Gren, reflex
Oh, yeah.
save.
Yeah, it's just going to be a lot of big branches and small rocks that animate in the area and just like rain downhill.
One.
Because you're frightened.
I should have re-rolled that save.
You have the option.
I meant the original one.
Oh.
The APL 2.
So 2 successes, and it's what, half on success? I think.
I believe that.
Yeah, basic reflex, half on success. But because that was here. Each creature subsequent turns, because this is sustained. First time each round you sustain it, deal extra damage to each creature in the area on a reflex save.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Let's get some damage. Let's see. They take half. They take full. Gren and Karen, whatever guy, takes full.
Delightful.
Mm-hmm. And so long as you sustain it, that whole thing is just going.
And sustaining it is still the same action cost each time.
1 action to sustain.
1 action to sustain. Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
It doesn't do as much damage. It's only 1d10, but it continues.
Very good. With my last action, I am going to move to keep Roger between me and them.
That brings up Roger. Just everything's going bonkers. Why did he shift to guidance immunity? He still had guidance. I'll go to here. Strike. I'm going to give him a +1 because. Stats. Whack. Are you fucking serious? What did he roll? A 3? Hero point. Much better. Just hit. Because he's flanked. Roger's gonna hear that same kind of voice. You can do better than that. He's gonna get a boon as well. His boon. Once on a failed or successful weapon attack or strike, you can make it a critical. And the deadly D10 becomes a D12.
Very nice.
And then let's see. Oh, did I give him the one that gives powerful shove? Yeah. So we will now. That was a successful hit. British shove. Shoves him. He can't go anywhere. He is off guard now until the end of Roger's turn. Because it can't go anywhere, he has powerful shove. Takes damage equal to Roger's strength modifier, 3. Let's take 3 hit points away there. And, did they have fighter got press? Oh, good. It doesn't have the attack trait. Second swing. Whack. Hit because he's off guard. This Karen White's bloodied.
Yay.
Which also brings up this Karen White. Well, he was going to turn around and hit Gren, but Roger just, like, as he did, Roger just sliced him a couple of times.
Okay.
So, well, shit. We'll turn around with a strike. Longsword. Huh. Miss. Wow. Claw. There's a hit. Jesus. Meh. And can he do anything else? I don't think he can. No. And a crit miss to end it. Double crit miss. 1. Gren.
All right. So I'm gonna try that thing again where I do the aura now that I'm slightly less frightened. Actually, no, he's just mad. At this point, he's just swinging.
Okay.
Actually, first I'll try to demoralize normally.
Going for the aura or demoralize?
I'm going to demoralize this guy. I got worse. see. There you are. Oof.
You fail.
Yep. Okay, well, gonna swing at him. And strike. Bam. Hey. Damn.
You were going against the guy on the right? Or on the left?
Flanked one. Yeah.
And grin.
And then second it.
That guy. Damage. Decent damage.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try
He's
to
I think that's a quarter.
Nah.
Just miss because you're frightened.
And that'll be my turn.
Tabitha.
Okay. I think that I'm going to cast spiritual weapon, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna put it I guess just above Gren, like in that, so that it could hit any of the 3 whites. And which is the bloodied one? The one between Gren and Roger?
That guy.
Okay. So I will hit him. Do. Yay. And then. Oh. Well, that wasn't.
Oh, bestiary. That's what I want. Broom. Sure.
All right.
We'll put a broom there.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. It's. I think I've said in the past that it's some kind of club type.
Yeah, it's the first weapon I grabbed.
Yeah. Yeah. So I did a whopping 4 damage.
Yeah.
But
Burp.
and then I'll cast guidance on who did I do the last time? Roger?
Did it Roger last time, so he's immune for I think a minute.
So I'll do
an hour.
Rodolph.
That's right.
I'll do Rodolph this time.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Burp.
And I'm sustaining, obviously, the spiritual weapon.
Oh yeah. Extempore. Carrying white 1. This guy all by himself. Doesn't target him. Targets Grin. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh. He didn't roll high either. Owie. Gren takes 20 damage.
Ouch. But he kind of enjoys it, so it's okay.
Dylan, you still here? You're muted.
Oh, I'm gonna do that -4 again.
Okay. I'll give you back 4. There you go. Let's see. What else? That was 1. Oh, Jesus. Oh, and can I get a fortitude save?
Oh yeah. I'm re-rolling.
Yes.
Oh God.
Better.
Better.
Maybe I should have given that guidance to Grant. Oh well.
Gren is now drained 2. Max hit points down 2 times your con. If you get to drained 4, oh no, it caps out at 4 for this ability.
Oof.
That was 1. Oh Jesus Christ, that was 1 too. Klaus. Oh, thank God. Then all of this area is like, he's smart enough. He's not a mindless undead. He's gonna step, basically disengage, doop, doop, and step out of this area. Cairn White 2. Got to target Roger. He's gonna try to demoralize Roger. Huh. And fails. That's fine. Gonna take a longsword and try to stab him. And miss. Claws. Gren's not doing great. He's gonna try to claw Gren with his other hand. Yeah. Oh, just miss. That brings up Savath. I guess we'll shimmy to here. He'll lose the aura, but he's flanking. 1, 2, stab. Finally fucking hit. Oh, nice. And 3. Also a hit because of flanking. There we go. So he's much more reliant on flanking and off guard to get that precision. He very quickly took that guy down quite a ways. Rodolph.
First and foremost, I am sustaining the animated assault. So, I'm going to roll 1d10 for damage, and everybody in the area has to make a DC 19 reflex save. Damn.
He fails. And he succeeds. Grant, can I get yeah, that thing. 19. Ugh.
I can't blame on the fear. Oh well, it's only what, 2?
Yeah, it's only 2 points.
Yeah, so it's not much.
So I see Savath just ruin.
Oh yeah,
that dude up there.
Like, he's been missing this whole time, but then just like the guy's distracting, just stab.
So I am going to turn towards that one, and here we go.
Now the 2 that are there are both pretty close to equally. I mean, the one at the bottom's more damaged, but the one at the top is heavily damaged.
Okay. Actually, is there one that... Okay, yeah, I'm actually going to target the one between Roger and Gren, just so I can try and forestall that action. With a phase bolt. And
Come on. Shoot. Not with that.
every time. This is it once. This whole campaign.
At least it's not telekinetic ram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hit shit with that spell before I swapped it out. But yeah, if we survive this fight, I'm definitely swapping the cantrip out. But that's my turn.
All right. What are the cantrips you have? Yeah. that just sucks. Ugh. That brings up Roger. There's a dude in front of him, so we're gonna go after him first. Yes. Whack! Ooh, hit.
Yay.
Meh.
God, what is with this damage?
Still standing.
Yeah, Roger has 2d10 plus 3, and he's rolled like under 10 almost
You know what?
every
Shove.
hit.
Part of the attack.
The dice hate him.
Yeah.
Off guard to the end of the round. And he takes 3 damage. Oh, look at that. And he's dead.
Yay.
What? Did you just get sandwiched?
One sec. My headphones just did something. We reconnect them, maybe?
Did you?
There we go. Now I can hear you.
Yay.
This guy's dead.
Fuck that guy.
Yep.
Target takes no damage. There it
Dead.
goes.
Oh, I forgot about that. Final Spite. Trigger. The Karen White is reduced to 0 hit points. Effect. He makes a final strike before being destroyed. Well, Roger hit him. One last. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy hell.
God damn.
What the fuck?
He
Roger's
rolled
still
max
up.
damage. He rolled max damage. And Roger just tanked it.
It's all
Oh.
you collect. Fine.
It doesn't gain any temp HP from Drain Life on this strike, so Drain Life doesn't kick off. Small bonus.
Well, thank God.
Oh, Jesus.
Hmm.
Oh, no, he's got one more action. That's right. God, I don't know if I want to hit the second guy now. Scythe.
What are the odds of critting twice?
Oh my God.
Oh, this is Roger's damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh. That Karen White is at 1 hit point. Gren.
All right.
So.
Listen here, you son bitch.
Some bitch. That is a miss.
Say it.
That is also a
That was
miss.
almost an 18.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Oh, wait. It says
Target
Oh,
is off
target.
guard because he's flanked. Yeah.
right, but still, that's not.
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna breathe.
You can't miss 3
heavily.
times in a row, right?
I need a 19 and it's a -10 with my +11. I think I could hit with a natural 18.
I mean, your frightened is done, so there's that.
I'm gonna talk shit on it, or not talk shit, but stare it down and.
Yeah, you have to roll a 19 to hit him, or demoralize.
Ah!
Fuck.
Yeah. God.
He's having a bad day today. He got all this cool
No
new shit and
kidding.
immediately sucked.
It's like, look, I'm scary. I'm big. Ugh.
He's trying to stare him down while he's getting pelted by kindling.
Tabitha.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm still in
Okay.
that.
Oh yeah, that too. Oof.
So I'm going to sustain my
Mm-hmm.
my spiritual weapon, and do I cast it again or just?
Let me see. Just make the attack. Right from your spells on the what you call it, spell tab.
Yeah.
You don't have to hit cast again.
So just do attack again. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not going to do it.
14 will not hit.
But I will also cast Harm on Gren.
You can't.
I can.
Oh no, wait. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Never mind. That's right, because it was. Yeah, because you used one action to sustain and 2 actions for harm. Yes. I was thinking this. I was thinking the spiritual weapon was 2 actions.
Oh, for some reason, this spiritual weapon for me is like way over in the top of the screen, but it's weird.
Right there.
Okay.
Did that fix it? I don't know.
Oh, the effect on you is up there. The little
Oh, yeah, yeah.
thing on the
Yeah.
map.
Okay, and so I
He
guess I want
is
the
harm
two-
versus undead.
oh, healing. So there you go. 13
Hey.
points.
Nice. That's
And
a pretty
that is
good
my
heal.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since we now know their maximum damage is 30. Whoa. Karen White won. Um. Come up to Roger. They do have a +1 intelligence, so they can learn. Oh, Jesus. Does he have anything that can reduce that? Please.
God almighty.
He doesn't have a shield.
Unfortunately, he's not. Mr.
I mean, he has
Bone,
one,
so
but
he
he
can't collapse into a pile. And ignore
yeah.
The
He's got played dead instead.
Hold on once. Oh no, that's.
Oh, so it could be like a demon soul skeleton. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't have any reactions. Ugh. Oh well.
He goes down. And
I'll be with you in a second,
I think
Roger.
because it was a crit.
Oh yeah, he's an extra stage.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Automatically goes to dying too, because it was on a crit. 1, 2.
Uh-oh.
3.
Hey.
Karen 2. Jesus, has 1 hit point. Step. Huh. gonna swing at Savath. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Stop it!
I don't wanna do this. Why is it doing this?
Same thing yesterday.
Uh, Fortitude.
Tuesday.
Oh, failure 1. Claws. Yay!
Yay!
Well, that brings up Savath.
Oh shit! I
Shit.
just realized I have that manipulate luck thing. I could have used it.
I think
on
that's for
my-
your rolls. Yeah.
Right, but I could have used it on my attack.
Oh, yeah. But that's for one roll. You use it and
know.
it's done.
I know, but
Let's
I only
see.
had 1 hit point.
Yeah. Stab? Fuck.
Stab better?
Oh. Also, he stabbed himself.
Oh.
An 18 would not have hit. So, okay. At least there's that. Rapier stab. Fuck.
God.
Hero point.
Try.
Hero point. Fuck.
What the ever-loving hell?
And you know what? We'll go back to the dagger. Huh.
There we go.
No!
Crit fish.
That's what's up.
Ha! 8 damage. Guy takes 7. Oh, fuck. Forgot about this.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Final spite.
Eat shit.
It's cool. Just don't,
Come
die.
on.
As he goes down.
immediately.
Longsword, as he's going down. Ha!
Your head's on backwards.
Holy shit.
Oh, I
my
won.
God.
Just miss. Woo. Rolled off. Sir? I don't think you need to sustain that spell anymore.
No.
Yay.
No, we have much more immediate concerns. There
Mhm,
is
mhm,
stranger danger afoot, and I want him gone. So I am going to slam the atmospheric staff on the ground and cast Gale Blast.
Ooh, okay. What's that do? Oh, he's got to make a fortitude save. 17.
Get
Come
me
on,
gone.
roll low. That
Falcon
is
and
not
you.
low.
Can I spend a hero point to make him re-roll?
How many crits have they
Jesus.
gotten this turn?
Oh my god. That's like the table said, well, you rolled 2 1s. Here's to make up for it. Oh, good god.
So did we. Where's
So
our
Roldolph
sixth strike?
slams this down, and the wind just like this Karen White just like slams his sword into the ground as you do it and holds himself in place. Holy hell. Crit success, unaffected.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
Third action will be used to run.
You have the option of step is like just like a 5-foot disengage, or you can flat out run.
I haven't seen them make opportunity attacks.
Nobody's left range.
And I'm going to bet that they don't have that as I
Sure.
flee for my life. That's 30.
There you go. He will not make a swipe at you.
That's my turn as I hide behind this little rock outcropping. And oh, I guess I'm also hiding behind Savath. Whoops.
Gren.
All right, so I'm just going to 5, 10, 15. Well, there would have been someone flanking here, so now I'm just gonna kind of Oh, the second one's not active. Okay. Well, the second one is whatever.
Unless you wanted to turn it on before you went.
No, I'm. At this point, he is just like.
You're not frightened anymore. No one on the board is frightened. There's a few that are dying, but no one's frightened.
Okay. All right, yeah, we have Tabitha can handle that next right now. I'm going to just basically tackle this motherfucker with a trip attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot what my modifier was for a second.
Gonna try to trip him? 24.
Yeah.
You succeed. He is tripped. He falls prone.
All right. He's basically just going to tackle this guy and just slam the chain-covered fist into its face. At this point, just kind of losing any usual, slow lurch.
You will take the attack penalty on a strike.
Oh yeah, it is. Because any
strip has the attack.
Athletics in general, yeah. Gotcha.
Ah.
Oh well. You just see Grin just like power bomb a white.
I imagine that's kind of he just comes up and chain swipe, whips his legs out from under him and brings it down on the ground and miss. Rolls away. Ha ha. Tabitha.
Like all the. He's the protagonist. I'm punching bricks around, exploding shit in the air. And he's just rocking out.
They are undead. Did we lose Jane again?
Nope, I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Your turn.
I didn't know that Gren was done. Sorry. I was too busy looking at my spells. So I will cast Harm on Roger.
Mm-hmm.
So for him, 14. And then my sustain...
Oh, Jesus. Now the whole thing's going nuts.
And then spiritual weapon.
Can you move that when it does?
Sorry?
You can move. Okay, yeah.
I can move it, right?
Yeah. I don't know it well enough, that's all.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to have Roger targeted. That would be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Prone, so you get that nice bonus.
That'll hit.
Yay. And some damage.
4 damage.
Hey.
Oh, there's my spiritual weapon.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I see what happened. It expects me to drop the spiritual weapon.
Oh.
That's why it was in a weird place, because I had never actually dropped it. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Except now I can't move it, but whatever.
We know it's there. I'll just keep the little token there so that way we can see it.
Yeah. Okay. And those are my actions, and Roger's no longer dead. Yay.
Yay. Brings up Roger. Well, stand up.
Apparently I'm demoralized by Gren.
No.
That's what my status thing says.
No. You have a let me see.
+1 to saves against fear.
You've got the martial aura, so you got +1 against him. No, you've got like a bonus against it. So not demoralized. You got a bonus against it.
Okay.
At least that's what it's showing on my side.
Okay. Yeah, mine, it doesn't actually explain what it is. It just says demoralized by Gren.
Hmm. Oh, Roger's got demoralized by Karen White. Hmm.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, who knows?
Unless you somehow have one of the tokens selected. I don't know. He will pick up his scythe. And,
Oh yeah, if I click on the dead guy up north of me, north of Roger,
That
it
guy's got it,
shows
yeah.
demoralized by Grin.
And we're going to use an Oil of Unlife here. Yep, there we go. What did it do? Didn't do anything. Motherfucker. I'm going to go look it up. That was a minor, I think.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
wait, and my luck thing went away.
I think you have different tokens selected.
Oh,
Yeah, you just have different
I
selected.
get it. It's because I don't have myself selected. You're right.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, now you have the buff stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Roger used an unlife and regained 1 hit point.
Yeah, go Roger.
That brings up the remaining Karen White. Action 1. Stand up.
Stop.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Action 2. He doesn't like you.
Attack the spirit weapon.
Karen White does not like you. You just, like, came up, knocked him over. You know what?
I don't like him.
Go build a cairn someplace else, you know?
We're gonna hit you with this longsword. Whack! That actually hit you.
Jesus.
He has a plus 14, so yeah, that'll do it. -4. Got my turn back.
Can I get a fortitude save?
I mean,
Oh, what up? Crit
Sure.
success. Yes.
30.
No effect. Hard 30. Hard crit. 1, 2. Let's see. And he's got another hand. Claw. Holy shit.
lame. Ow, okay, I can't reduce that.
1 more fortitude save, sir.
Yeah. Oh, that was gonna be good. Fuck it. Alright, I'll bring me back to 7 HP. I got this.
Drained 3. Your max hit points are reduced by 9 total.
Ugh.
Uh-huh. Brings up Savath. Shit. Ooh, flanking. Huh.
I'm at like
Come
-1
on.
HP.
Come on, stab. Huh. Holy shush. Rolling like poop. Karen White takes 10 damage. Stab him with the other hand.
Yeah. Less yeah.
No, we're gonna stick with that one.
Don't eat all his hero points before he comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Rodolph and me first, and if neither of us kill it, then maybe I should die.
Well, this guy hasn't taken hardly any damage, so...
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. But that does
I
bring
hope I
up
don't
Gran. No, that brings up Rodolph. Sorry.
You got it, Hot Rod.
Yeah, I think what we're going to do is just try and phase bolt him again.
All right.
Redemption arc.
Oh,
Fuck,
that
finally.
will hit.
Yay.
Pow, pow. Kind of cuts through and still standing. Good damage though.
I am going to try and climb higher.
Okay.
Is it just normal movement going up these, or is it like difficult terrain?
It is. There's something for climbing, I'm sure. Oh, climb. There's an action for climb. On your basic actions macro.
I'm sure this is going to be dreadfully impressive.
Amazing.
Attempt to walk up the stairs.
Uh-huh.
Let's go around, spin like 1, 2.
I would have to spend half my movement getting to the set of stairs anyway, so...
Yeah.
A 9, I'm gonna say, is a regular failure. So you're just kind of like shimmying back. Like you can get your hands up there, but you can't quite pull yourself up.
Cool.
1,
That's my
2,
turn.
3. Gren.
At least basebolt hit.
Yeah.
It participated. All right. I don't know, yell at him. Oh wait, I already tried that, didn't I?
Not this guy.
No. Oh, cool. I yelled at everyone else. Cool.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Let's see if someone's gonna give a shit. Or
Oh, I guess not.
That's a crit failure. So I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna just hit him.
Sure.
Make sure I targeted him.
That is a miss. That is a hit. $12 damage
still
to the
alive.
Cairn White. Oh yeah, he's bloodied now though.
All right, don't worry. We got Tabitha and Roger first.
Tabitha.
Okay. First spiritual weapon.
Oh, I like the
19?
ghost
Not
eyes.
good enough, right?
A 19
Um,
just misses.
So I have a question then about sustained spells.
Mhm.
Can I cast the same spell more than once in a turn? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you want to put a second one up there. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Instead, I think I'm gonna use the forbidden, but not for us. Where is it?
Disrupt Undead.
Disrupt Undead.
That's the thing I did first when your computers went out.
Yeah. So DC 19 Fortitude save.
29.
Jesus.
It's just a critical success. No effect.
Oh well.
He rolled high
Fuck.
though. So I mean that's a
Jesus
17.
I know.
Oh, good grief.
And a wasted turn. Okay. I mean, not wasted, but you know.
Yeah. Go all the way right here. Target this dude. Slice.
Yes.
Oh, there goes.
Finally.
Time for like 50 damage.
Yes.
Karen White's dead.
Iron White just explodes.
Karen White takes 31 out of 42. And makes a death strike.
Again.
Oh, I need to see something. Hold on. 1, 2, Savath. 3, 4, Roger. 5, 6, Gren.
Let's see who gets knocked out. Five and a 6.
Whack! Oh, it's a hit.
Woo!
I love the
Fortunately, it
error
was
message of, "Are you sure it's dead and therefore unlikely to be able to attack?"
Yeah.
All
But
right,
no.
I've minus 4 to that damage. That would still be 7 and exactly my HP.
Exactly. Yeah.
It
Oh,
just
damn
knocked
it.
me out.
So as it goes down, it brings Gren with it.
Damn it.
Roger's going to immediately go over to help stabilize Gren, and imagine there's everyone here, so we will stabilize.
Oh my god, these rolls.
Lord almighty.
They crit success like 10 times. We've crit
So
failed
many.
about 10 also. To be fair, they did crit
Oy.
miss like 4 times in like 1 round.
Yeah. But I gotta say, even despite that, and despite people dropping, like, we did manage to survive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
That was a
like
severe
people did
threat.
what they were supposed to do. So,
Yeah.
you know.
So Roger's gonna sit down and start bandaging. Can he do a 25 yet? I don't think he can. Expert? Ooh, he can do an expert.
Nice.
Expert. Plus 10 to the healing, but the DC is 20. That gives him a 50-50. Yes.
No.
Yeah. Oh, except he healed himself, not
Yeah,
Gwen.
that's what he's doing to himself.
Oh, okay.
You gotta heal himself first.
Well, I could heal someone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what I figured it was gonna be like a case of
Ooh,
healing daisy chain.
Yes.
big chunk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, phew.
Regular, who are you going after? Gren?
Gwen. And I can do Roger too, right? Or not because he did himself.
Treat wounds. Temporarily immune for an hour.
Okay. Mine, Gren is only immune for 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
'cause
yeah.
I took that feed.
That means for the next hour, you can continue. You can keep doing that if you want to try to patch them up again.
Yeah.
Oh, you have the option too if you wanted to. If you do the macro, the medicine DC, you can up it to expert.
Am I expert in medicine?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah. Expert Tabitha +8.
Oh, okay. I thought I wasn't expert yet, but cool. Okay.
Yep. That does make it though a DC 20.
Okay.
It's +10 healing, but +5 DC.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Yeah.
No.
Gren's feeling much better.
There you go. Oh, and let me do Savath too.
Oh yeah.
Wait a second. It says I can't treat wounds without a healer's kit, but I have a healer's kit.
Make sure you have yourself selected and Savath targeted. It gets a little wonky.
Okay. Try that. Maybe I didn't have myself selected. Oh, oops. Sorry. Savath.
Failure.
So we'll have to wait 10 minutes and try again. Anyway, I
There's 10
assume we're
minutes.
gonna
Yep.
rest. So
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's why we're like patching up before you guys hit the road again.
let's.
While they are doing that, Rodolph is going to ascend the stairs and see what there is to see up here.
There's 15 points for Sabeth.
All right.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna have to drop off soon.
Yeah, we're just wrapping it up here. Let me see here. While you're checking this place out. That's the whites. The pyramid's entrance is at its base. It's that narrow gap between the massive stones. Checking this place out. You get all the way up to the top. It's got a really nice view. Like, you can actually see out a good couple miles. Looks like maybe another hour, maybe 2. You would be at. There's like a cabin, basically at the end of this road that you're on. Looks like about an hour, maybe 2, to get there.
Okay. I will take note of that and then scurry down and into the cairn proper.
Checking inside. The whites are defeated. You can explore safely. Within, there are 3 stone beds around a central column. Gold and silver treasures kind of litter the floor. Arm rings, finger rings, torques, worth about 100 gold. Mounted on the columns, there is a minor sturdy shield with antlers painted on its surface, and a +1 battle axe inscribed with the words Troll Shaver.
Okay. Rodolph will shovel as much of the bling into his bag of holding as he can fit. Kind of put the shield on his back. Like if there's not a proper like holder for that, he'll just kind of jury rig it on his back, and then he'll kind of just drag the axe out behind him.
Yeah, +1 striking battle axe.
What time is it?
In game, it is currently just a little after midnight, about 12:30.
Okay.
It's Christmas time.
Yeah. So, do we want to rest here and go on tomorrow, or because I feel like
You got about 6 hours of daylight, of nightlight left, like 5 to 6 hours, something like that.
Yeah, like I would say, could we spend an hour here and I'll spam heal?
Yeah.
Roger and Gren. The problem is then I'm down a few spell slots, as is Rodolph, I presume, but I don't know.
I have used 1.
I've used less than I had thought because I just maintained spiritual weapon, but I'm down like 2, so.
The only counter I would have to that is we don't know how long the path is going to be simplified for us, but
yeah.
There's also manipulate luck only lasts for 24 hours.
That's also true.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the end of the world if you lose it, but then if you lose it.
We only have 4 hours left on that.
Yeah. And Annis Hags are already nasty, and Iron Tavia is not your average bear.
The flip side, Gren's max HP is currently reduced by 9.
And how long does it take that to be?
It's 12, and it goes down by 1 per full night rest.
Yep. Oh, was it 12? I thought it was 9.
It's our level times each stack
Oh, yeah.
or 4.
Wait, you get. Sorry, how many do you get back per night's rest?
Drained reduces by
one
one
stack.
level. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, you have to camp here for 2 weeks. Fuck.
That's what I was thinking. I thought I heard like what you get 1 hit point back per. That's nasty.
Yeah. Basically, each stack is your level times HP, so it's 4 per stack, and I have 3 stacks.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not great.
I'd say Tabitha's experienced with it, with Drained. That's part of her curse.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But
Mhm.
but I can, refocus and
Mhm.
deal with some of that.
Yes, you can. Oh, that's how. Labels. Okay. Yeah. So you got an option. You can stay here for like an hour or two, and Tabitha can work, or between Tabitha and Roger, you guys can work to patch everybody up, and then go in. Or you wait a day or two because Savath is drained 1, so he's got -4 hit points. But Gren's got -12 hit points. It's a matter of, do you wait all night? Or do you wait a couple hours?
What is your max at right now?
I'm at 54.
Hmm.
So I do have an ability that I didn't use this time, but I can use every combat. It's a focus point thing to heal myself for like 12.
Definitely handy.
Can I use? I'm trying to see if I can use the temp hit point thing. I can only use that for myself, can't I?
Oh, your focus spell, grab life or something like
Yeah.
that? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's just for you.
I think that's just for me.
Death's Call.
It is called
Death's Call.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you could have done that too.
Or
You stacked
or
on.
Soul Siphon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these only help me.
Mm-hmm.
On the plus side, I can make other people drained, but
Yeah. Well, that'll be something to consider for next time. It'll be a good spot to
Yeah.
stop for now. Items, that's what I wanted.
okay.
But
Alright.
you are like 1 to 2 hours away from, looks like a cabin. So it's either Iron Tavia or somewhere to rest.
Okay. Well, I mean, it might make sense to at least scope it out
Mhm.
and then make a decision.
Well, like I said, we can decide that next time.
Next time.
That way, we don't have
Yeah.
to worry about it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I get a jet.